Hey, today I'm going to talk to you about the tips and tricks of a new Samsung Galaxy S4. I finally got myself a brand new phone, S4, and the first thing I did was to actually activate the developer options. What this does is that you can gain access to all the developer options like debugging, backup passwords. You can disable the animation, and you can force GPU rendering. So how do you actually activate this? Because the first time when you buy the phone, you don't see these developer options. So what you do is you go to more, about device, and all you got to do is just to click on the build number about 7 times. So what you do is just click, since mine has already been activated, I don't need to do that, but what you can do is just to press the build number 7 times, and magically this option of the developers options will pop up for you. Okay, let's go to other shortcuts that you might not know about this phone. As you know, the normal notification is to actually pull down with one finger from the top. But what happens if you pull 2 fingers from the top? What it shows is actually the shortcut of all the functions of the phone. So yep, so that's one shortcut whereby you do not need to actually pull it down and click on this. Yep, so you can have a shortcut with 2 fingers pulled down of the notification to actually have all the shortcuts. Okay, one more thing that I realize is that let's say someone calls you. In order to cut off the call, in normal Android phones, all you got to do is just flip down the phone. But with S4, there's another function whereby you just have to cover the sensor screens, and the phone will go on mute as well. Okay, as you all already know, one more thing is that Samsung TouchWiz normally have this vivid colors. So in order to actually if you do not like the vivid colors, you can actually tone it down by actually going to the settings menu, go under display, and you click on the screen mode. Here you can choose the typical dynamic, standard, professional photo, or movie. For those of you who do not like the vivid colors, I guess the movie option might be good for you, because it actually toned down all the colors to the natural colors. Okay, let's go to one more option, whereby if you notice, once I click on the home button, it goes back to the home button within a second. This is because I deactivated the S voice in the settings. Let me demonstrate to you what happens if I activate the S voice. Okay, let me find out where is my S voice. Sorry about that. As voice. Oh my god, there's so many. Okay, let's say I reactivate my as voice, because by default Samsung have this open as voice by double pressing the home key. So what this does is actually you just double tap and you get into the S voice. But the bad thing about this is that once you click on the home button, there's a lag. As you can see, it takes about 2 seconds or 3 seconds to actually go back to the home screen. See? But let's say I deactivate my S voice. Let's try that again. Let's just press the home button. Bam. You see, within 1 second it goes back to the home screen. So the lag is not actually because of the phone, but it's actually because of the S voice. All you got to do is actually deactivate this S voice by double clicking on the home button. Okay, and one more feature that I find interesting is that contacts. So what you can do is that once you get to your contact, you can either swipe left or swipe right to SMS. You swipe left to call and swipe right to SMS. So there's a shortcut key for contacts as well. And what I like about this is also that if you have a shortcut dial number attached to each of your numbers, what you can do is just hover over it, and yep, you can actually see the quick dial assigned to which numbers of the keypad. That's the good thing about air what do you call that? The air gestures. Oh, sorry, the air view. Okay, let's go. Since we're talking about air gestures, I also realized that once you are in your gallery, oops, let's say we go into our gallery, as you all already know, you can actually just swipe over to go to the next photo. I also realized that this air gesture also works even when you're in an extremely dark room, because it actually works with the movement of the sensor rather than the camera. So that's the good thing about air gesture. Okay, and the other last it's not actually a tips or trick, but what I find useful is actually this optical reader that is inbuilt in this phone to actually read all your business cards. So let's say you have a sample business card as this. What you do is to just focus on, it's quite difficult for me to show you on camera right now. Oops. Yep, as you see, it can search for you all the numbers to be added in your contacts list. Let's say your name card contains foreign words, yeah, like perhaps this word in Chinese. I'm trying to capture this word, but I'm shaking. It takes a while to focus. Oops, I think I need to click on this for it to actually find the words that I need. Yep, as you can see, what I did was to scan the words, and you can actually make them say ta, and that means large. So I guess it's a large banking organization. Yeah. Okay, that's all I have for you today. Perhaps I can talk more about the functions of this phone in a later video. Catch you soon. Thank you.